Everyone has an ego. A healthy, strong ego is the basis of a successful, driven individual. But what happens when an ego goes too far? When can someone really be called an egomaniac?
For all people, that unless you have some sense of yourself and some sense of importance and individuality of yourself, you have enormous problems. You have enormous problems in life, coping, and you have enormous problems in relating to others. Egomania is an interesting term which is not used by psychologists or psychiatrists. It actually is something that goes back to the 19th century, the idea of being essentially mad in narrow areas of life and behaviour. Egomania, I think it is the layman's term for narcissistic personality disorder. Everybody does need a degree of narcissism, and in fact narcissism relates to success in life. There's a direct relationship. The more narcissistic you are, the more financial, material success you have in life.
Psychologists have defined a list of 9 characteristics associated with narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD. Many of us display these traits but learn to control them. But for those who cannot, like a pressure gauge, danger arises when the needle hits red.
For all narcissists, there's a certain grandiosity, there's a certain entitlement, there's a sense of a lack of empathy. But with Trump, as in all things with Trump, it's a question of scale. There's the largeness of Trump, the loudness of Trump, the great brain Trumpness of Trump. But there's a smallness too, a pettiness, a petulance, a certain resort to schoolboy taunts. The very fact that he calls his opponents stupid, that he uses terms like total loser, these are very juvenile
And this is all
terms.
Symptomatic of narcissism.
It's symptomatic of the brittleness of narcissism, because one thing to keep in mind about narcissism is that it's often what psychologists call the mask model of narcissism. It's a sense of profound grandiosity that's designed to cover up its exact opposite.